Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Redskins going up against the 49ers.
All right, Larry, from the heart of Silicon Valley, there's a look inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Washington Redskins and the San Francisco 49ers.
All right, let's do this, man.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket?
See how I play after a 16-hour shift.
We'll know soon
I've been up
enough as
for
we
literally
are
24 hours.
underway here on a January afternoon. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Ooh, the Falcons have advanced past the fucking, what's the name there? That's interesting. Interesting to say the least. Rule number one to becoming a play caller. Do not leave the huddle with the play you have in your audible. Okay.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Let's go with flanker dig as our call.
And the offense behind the chains here,
cover one off
on
rip.
2nd and 11. They'll need to get the play off quickly. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
So after that big
just
play,
because I don't know how to read half that
maybe on their heels. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there, because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
10 seconds.
Second down.
I feel like I'm showing clock, but I'm really not, bro. I'm just sitting my sleeves here. This is very crazy.
Time running out here on the play clock.
I don't want to be long.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. It's complete to Brown, right side. 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the division.
I'm back there, man. Back on the wide receiver. I'll take that all day, every day.
Like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Got one monkey off our back. We scored first.
Gold now out to kick it away.
Get out here and play some D, man.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
What do you come out with that first set? Oh, it's not the play I want. That's the play I want. I bet. Let's do it. That's my show too. Off rip.
On first down, Smith. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Solomon Thomas from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9.
Easy, boy. Get CB2 inside. Thank you, sir. Hello, madam. That's a dog too. Not even in my audibles yet, but let's go ahead and rock with it. Let's rock with it one time.
On second down, here's Smith. And the pressure gets to him again. Solomon Thomas in there to drop him for the second straight play. They may want to block him on third down.
What happens on third down, right? Release the Kraken.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Smith. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Crowder?
But amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
Hi.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together.
Probably got like Betty Route running by now.
You know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole.
Ooh, that's returnable. Come on, get that.
Yeah, big game, still a ways to go, though. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
That vertical was it. Yeah, verticals aren't audible. Let's go ahead and spread it out. Spread the field a little bit. You know, put the bunch to the wide side and see what it looks like. Yeah. You know what?
Play clock winding down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Yay!
Garoppolo now.
Oh-wee! That's dirty!
Picked up by
Baby in a row.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
All right.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Touche, young sir. Fucking headaches.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Not only do you catch a
decision
pick
to
6,
bring
you
it
get
out
to
will
play
cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Shift together here from the D-line. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to be
coming left. You're all right.
Around the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
2 tight ends set here. I just set an audible just formation though. That. Dive. Today, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at
The play clock's running down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Got me, mate.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
3, 3, 5. Have to always ID that Mike there.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
And
he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
If I don't rush that,
that's a drive
if I trust that I ID the mic,
really confident throw either. This one's kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Unfortunate.
First carry for Samaje Perine. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. A shotgun snap for Smith. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be knocked down sideways. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Smith. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Here's Smith.
Ooh, wee.
Intercepted it is. It's intercepted.
So you spotlight his ass.
Picked up by DeAndre Hall. And his guys will take over at their own 44.
Bring that pass here, boy. Yeah.
Getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here.
Here we go. 3, 9, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. No, check. Patriots.
Flip it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. To throw. 30, the 20, 10. And he will break
Oh my goodness. That is so bad, bro.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone.
What I mean, bro, it's like you shouldn't play Madden after you've been awake for 20 fucking 4 hours.
Directions. Hard to do.
I'm such a fucking dickhead right now. This is bad, bro. 3 picks first quarter? Like, what?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some
Damn it. Yep. All right. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, bro, but I just pulled my entire mic out, so had to replug that.
These teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach.
Let's see
They give
here.
them
What
full
do we want to
authority
do?
go ahead and bring it out and try to be
don't know.
aggressive.
Apparently
Almost
I'm a
what we
bum,
call the
so
green light, red light theory.
bad.
Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here we go now. No. Check. Pace to go over. Detroit. Hurry up. Here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers.
That's what I needed.
A big play there. 88 yards.
88, not
And
the gate, boy.
49ers are
Tie
within
it.
an extra point of tying this thing up. Well called,
Oh, I
well
might have
blocked,
missed
and then he
that.
just made a great play. That's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Yo, this game, I am ass
Goal
right
now,
now,
out to
bro.
kick it
God
away.
damn.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Good job,
Ball
man.
pops out, incomplete. Ten yards still left on second down. Here's Smith. Going to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll
That's a
return
big
it to
six,
the
man. Shouldn't they catch it in there?
24-yard
Cut it out, bro.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception.
This
Or,
game,
we
yo,
look at
this-
the offense and say, what's
yeah.
going on with your
Somebody
scheme?
please dashboard. This
Maybe
is
we should
horrible.
look at the defense and just give them a whole lot
Horrible,
of credit.
son.
They've got them frustrated right now.
Set. Green 39.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
There we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He finds Taylor, complete.
Oh, that's a
This
mad
one will
hit
get
tackle
to the
if I've
15,
ever
right at the
seen one,
15-yard
bro.
line. Give him 9 there on the first
If
down
I've ever
completion.
seen one,
An
brother.
ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
All right, here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. No gain, and it's second down.
Hey, yo, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I was supposed to roll left. I'm thinking I'm rolling right, and the fucking I'm bro. I'm fucking done right now. I am done so. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. All the way back.
Gone. Hurry up, here we go. Boom, landed.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second.
No, that's not what I need. That's not what I need, though, bruh.
All right, now look at 56. Set. Green 39.
third and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Devontae Booker, a 5-yard touchdown. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Now Gold for the extra point.
Yo, I fucking missed another one? Oh, thank you.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Gold now.
I gotta get better with kicking. I gotta get out of that all-pro league, son. I really do. It's just throwing me off.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And here come the Redskins now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And it's second down. Second down now after the incompletion. Here's Pirine. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
From the gun on third down, Smith. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
This is probably one of the worst games for quarterbacks, bro.
Linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
I feel like a straight bum right now, bro. I've thrown 3 picks in the first half. In the first quarter. So
as this one's in the air.
You had 27-14 though, so it's that.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here.
Keeps coming out my controller, man.
And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense can't catch.
I was going to murder you, boy.
That last possession, though.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Smith on first down. His throw is incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions, that confident veneer that you have.
Number 4, boy.
Shipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Fourth side of that defense by you.
And you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Receiver hook. He's my guy. 16's my guy. Let's go. 16's my guy. Let's go.
They'll run
I
it
actually
now
ran about
out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It'll be a pickup
I had that 3 receiver hook, bro. I was literally mad up on that top
that second
receiver.
down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Redskins on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
Gotta scare him.
Back to throw, Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 49.
Oh, he got me. Oh, my goodness.
All the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Damn it, man.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got room. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
You will have to grab the back of your neck and make you listen to me. Okay.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You don't come out nickel and I'm in two tight ends. Yeah.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Oh, man, this is going to drive me insane. I cannot get a perfect accuracy for nothing,
to an even 20.
I cannot get perfect accuracy to save my life. What's good, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. How you do, though? Luckily for you, you joined late.
The Redskins offense now,
you don't get to see me throw 3 picks in the first quarter.
They've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Real bad.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work
Game
just
has
fine.
to let me make that tackle, bro. Like, I'm there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them
Stop
up with
falling
a
out of my
2nd and
control,
3.
you stupid-ass Charlie.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down.
Oh, I know that you're going to go for that halfback. That's why I'm there. Yeah, buddy.
Eric Armstead.
Yeah.
In there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8. That's number 4. They had 4 last week. So he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky
We get a
does
strip
not
sack
lie.
here, though. Let's
And
just see.
that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
Oh,
And
I
now
got
this
picked all right.
defense will be searching for sack number 5. The Redskins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down.
Eat that left tackle. Good job. In there.
And down he goes again. DeForest Buckner in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I got stuck on D-line.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Well, go.
This is brought in at the 21.
Oh, a face mask.
Thank you. As they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position.
You know what? I've been wanting to get down with this little where's the twins formation? Is it strong or weak? That's his iPhone. Twins? There we go. I want to get down with this one.
Really nice starting field position here
for
the
using
offensive
iPhone
unit.
stuff, man. He's out here nickels and all that. Cool. I'll take him inside, man. Follow that fullback.
Now a handoff here.
Oh, get up!
He'll push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into
Bro, I
the
really gotta take the
2-minute
lead, son. Oh my god.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Did I not call that?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I could have sworn I called PA drag up. Bro, I'm so fucking sleepy, son. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Really
so bad,
tough
son.
running throughout this contest.
So bad.
First down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
101.
First down, Garoppolo. That is caught
Nigga,
at the
get
7.
that up the field.
And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. Now they take the right side here. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal.
That's I want that. Give me this. The huddle with QB sneak. And then you have dive, power, and toss. All of your audibles. We're going to run this toss.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Good.
Take this into the end zone for a
Ow,
San Francisco touchdown.
Oh my God,
Great effort
I gotta go pee.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
If I fucking missed this shit again, son, oh my goodness.
A few
let me get this kick off so I
coming
can go
out
take
as
a
he's
knee.
missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Gold now out to kick it away. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Oh, he got me.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Nice.
He got me on that one.
14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Cover 4 press.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
Stop throwing,
Oh
Nibby.
my goodness, another interception.
Oh my goodness.
Picked up by DeAndre Hall. And they
Spotlighting him,
take
bro. He's not
possession of
gonna
the
beat me.
football and have it at the 36-yard line.
That guy's not gonna
The
catch the ball.
interception woes, they
Come
just
on, buddy.
continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Let's see if I can pull up the stream here. I don't want
So
to
we've come upon halftime here in this
the
NFC
game, or
divisional
something.
round matchup as we will send you eastward to Orlando.
what up, Dante?
and
How you
Larry
be, bro?
Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry. Both teams
I gotta
appear
stop
ready
playing
for
on
the
all pro.
fight
Yo,
ahead,
I need
and
to
we
just go
resume
into
action
practice
here
mode
in
and
quarter
practice
number
kicks.
3.
That's all I need to do right here. Oh, obviously not after this game. I'm going to fucking sleep, bro. Jesus, I'm tired. Who's injured here? Fucking Terrence Brooks. I forgot. He might be able to come back. I might be able to take him off IR. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. Might come back for a playoff push. I don't know.
I suck, that's how I be.
So out now come the Redskins. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone.
The way that I have this defense set up,
we'll see if that script is a good one for them.
I think my premier formation for what's the name is over. I like under.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now the backup Boykin, his first throw. This one complete to Jordan.
He got your Ron Boykin. I forgot he stole him off my practice squad. That motherfucker ain't complete no passes for me like that, I tell you that.
A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now P-Ryan.
Bro, he just walked past the defender.
Down to the ground hard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism.
Yeah.
A nice space for him.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
All right.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And
Keep
that'll bring up a
buddy.
3rd down.
Max coverage on the left. That's not good.
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Another one of them things, man.
Like this. He tried to drive that football into a
Why are you throwing the ball to the other team there, right?
Chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Play action, Garoppolo. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Can I get 17 on the outside left? I can. Halfback wide out. No, I ain't doing that, though. I receiver swap. Bet. Under center.
Red zone opportunity.
7-yard line. We really want to get this guy this back line right here. That's what we want to do. Get him to do this? Nope.
Forget Magnite and buying XFL next year.
Buy XFL.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
I just want to see if I can get that back line there, bro. Obviously.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play.
Maybe if I put the slot receiver on a zig,
they did
it's
that.
that.
Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
Maybe.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
No. Bring it in, boy.
They'll run it now.
That's right.
And he will lose yardage on the play.
Take people out and run the ball.
19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Play action. I thought it was going to be that play action boot left, and I was definitely about to jump that crosser.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Oh, fuck.
On 3rd down, Boykin completes it to Davis.
31 on Davis? That's the marquee matchup in the game?
Yard line.
Let's go, bro.
Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that.
All right, bro, so for the rest of the game, I'm pretty much just going to do a couple breakdowns of a couple concepts here. That's not one of them. Don't do that shit.
Even
That
60
was bad.
yards. 6-0.
We're going to give y'all a pretty
First and
easy,
10. Out on the field
the
now, here
easiest
come the
things that you can do.
49ers.
So,
And
out of
the
gun
interception
empty, this is
thrown
what I
in
like to do with my
the red
autos. I like to have a
zone last time.
screen.
We'll see if they can
I like to have
I just have to
slants.
think the last thing he said as they
I
went
like to
back
have
out there
a
was,
play where I
"Don't
can
do that
attack deep.
again." What do you think?
double cross,
What do you
and I like to have
Yeah,
smash.
I think that. I think
We're
that
going to
not
rock with
only
that,
did he
right?
say that,
The other
he
formation
also
here,
told
we're going to
him,
rock
"Let's
with
put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right?
curl
The end
flats is
zone
going to
we're
be
trying
our
to score."
quick audible.
I know we're being a little bit
Deep
facetious
passes
here,
that.
but the bottom line
His
is
corners
take
is
care
going
of
to
the
be
football, and everything else should flow from there.
double cross.
Lesson,
And
never
we're actually going
ask
to take a timeout here.
play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So let's go ahead and break down a little
Now
5-wide
the
scheme
play
that I
clock
run
at
here.
4, we're gonna
Right,
get a
so like I
timeout
said,
called.
you never want to
It's
leave
just their
the
first, so 2 remaining as they burn one
huddle
here
with the
in
play
this
that's in your
third
audible. So
quarter.
we're going to come out with strong flood. We're going to see what it looks like, because strong flood is a solid play to come out in. There's a lot of different reads, but you can also make some things happen right here. We'll take a look at his alignment. That's a linebacker on number 18. So what we want to do with that is you want to attack that matchup. We're going to go a double slot cross. If it's man and that's a linebacker on Floyd, that's a mismatch in your favor. We're also going to put Taylor on a flat route, just in case everything breaks down.
They go back to
Go
the
to
air
that.
here
But there's
after
the man
INT
coverage that we
on
were
the
looking
last
for.
drive. And this is
I said, you got it. Like I said, you got to take advantage of your matchups. Know what's on the field.
As a flag is down on the tackle, and
One of the
that's gonna
easiest
tackle
reads that you can also
15
make,
more.
4 verticals, bro. Check this out. And in 4 verticals, when you have trips, you want to have your trips to the open side of the field. And the main reason is this. You want as much space between R1 and X, because that's where typically users are going to be. Now in this particular play, we're going to put a slant on the field with Brown, because we just need Taylor to stretch vertically. And we're going to have the slant and the X route right there. And you play that, like you play that high-low game with those two. And it's really a 3-man game, because I technically would have had that tight end. I mean, the slot right down the seam for like big yards. Another thing I like to do out of smash. Now I don't do this all the time. Sometimes I just run smash stop. But 5 wide, you can just put the tight end on the streak, because the user has to honor the tight end on the streak, especially in this front, because it looks like cover 2. Now against cover 2, you're going to be reading the outside guy, so you want to read your best route runner running the corner, which is going to be Michael Floyd or Taylor. In this case, Taylor. So we want to see if the guy gets flat-footed. Take that touchdown. You see those guys fading back, you know that you have that hitch route. There it is. Third and 2, you can do a lot of things here. We're going to go with curls. You see who's in the spot there. All right, so back. We're going to go curls. We're in the middle of the screen. We're going to put Taylor on the drag. He's going to be our user holder, because we obviously want to go to X on that post route over the middle.
And the wide out in motion.
You have to get the attention of the user to either take the drag or take the X route. So let's see what happens here.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Took the drag, you go the X route. High-low read, bro. That's how you win. Taking a look at something out of gun spread. Let's go ahead and put my audible here.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about
what I like to do out of gun spread is 2 things. You spread them out to run the ball. Because if they go nickel and they're like here, they go nickel, the linebacker spreads out, you take the inside run every time. That's 5-on-5 blocking. Get a double team, get a cutback, you get positive yards. You take that every time. I'm going to run the same formation and see if they split out again. We're going to go Z-spot as our play call here. But we're not really going to be running Z-spot. We're going to be running stick. So right here we're going to put tight end on a hitch. We're going to put circle on a fade. That's the max amount of audibles, hot routes for this league. But here it is. We're playing a 3-man game on 2 guys.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Guy that's outside on the tight end, he has to honor the outside swing route from the halfback. So, if the user doesn't come over, then yeah. Again, something I like to do here. Show y'all this. Just run it how it is.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line now.
I don't have time to run it, but it is what it is. That was cover 3. That would have been a touchdown.
Now here in Santa Clara.
A lot of happy give y'all one of my favorite easy reads in the red zone. This typically works inside the 5. But, you know, it's dependent on the user. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do is we're going to put triangle on a hitch. And we're going to put circle on a hitch. Basically what that does is you have a back line of the end zone with your tight end and your square receiver. But you also have 2 underneath guys if they do, you know, float up to those. So see what happens here.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is caught.
So typically at the 5-yard line is when you really want to throw that, because obviously with 3, it's not enough room. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and run the ball here. 2nd and goal, why not?
And here comes play number
6.
From
the 5-yard line, between the 5 to 7-yard line, that's when that's really effective. That's just something I've been running.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Should have went fullback dive, but, you know, it is what it is.
From the 3-yard line once
see
more.
What it looks like.
Now here's 3rd and goal.
4 down lineman. This is 4-3 over. Power.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Saw no double team. I should have took that all the way to the edge.
He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No
I still suck at fucking reading running lanes.
But it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Easiest running the game is stretch because you can read that cutback. Especially if you use it over the inside linebacker. So.
And that will push the lead up from
that's why stretch is effective. It's not because they run as OP, it's just because people.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never.
I drunk a Red Bull on my way home.
That
should not work, bro. I'm literally.
The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Yo, I don't think I've called this blitz maybe 10 times.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, let's get that off. A little bit of disguising coverage here, so
after the run.
I'm going to show that we're going to audible to this.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll set them back 5.
Another thing I like to do, like to disguise coverage. You see these plays that say cover something, show something? Excellent plays.
Here we go on 1st.
I already got a pick up this play early in the game, so. We're going to drop one of these guys.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, obviously they would have.
One of the main things that I like to do.
Original line of scrimmage.
3 tight ends. I'm not going to do that. Fuck that.
I thought they would have passed it after the play. I probably wish they would have now.
Go cover 1 QB container. Right. We're going to use it for safety here, obviously. Put shade underneath. Who's our guy here?
They'll run it here with P-Rod. And he'll get this only up to
always, I don't care how many times somebody comes out with 3 tight ends. They almost never run to the 3 tight end side.
Every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long.
Maybe 20%.
Those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole
20% of the time they're going to do that. So, yeah. Keep that in mind.
The Redskins on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like
I gotta change this dude's fucking feet tape, bro. Like fucking Uggs boots you got on, man. These white Ugg boots is like really bugging me.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 10.
Where did he come from?
Bringing that one back, 14 on the
Where did he
return.
come from, bro?
The
Damn,
offense as they take over.
All right, let's try some
The
other ones. I
49ers
definitely don't want
offense now,
Kittle
they
out
work
here
their way
blocking
back
with his
onto the
blocking
field.
ass.
And last time they
You
got
can see what
3
Koyak can do,
points,
bro.
but it
I
was a
really need to
chip
see what
shot
Koyak
field
can do
goal.
because
When you go to the sideline,
I like it's
after
probably
chip
not going to be on the
shot field goal,
team
maybe
this
the
year.
offense not too
Be a
happy.
cap casualty.
It's a balancing act, isn't
And
it? Because
Koyak
you're
was brought in
exactly
to
right.
be
They're
that
none
guy
too
that can block.
pleased that they
That's
didn't
how
punch it in for 6 points. They also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this
I mean, he was blocking Kerrigan, so.
not easily done.
Man.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second
Do I have
down.
what you thought?
And when
I
do they
do not have
start
what you
thinking
thought.
about
That sucks.
burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start
Looks
right
like
now.
number 2.
Here's the time,
Inside
and
that.
that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the
Stop
time to start
at running
using those
inside,
timeouts.
bro.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll
There's
leave
something
them
else
with
I've
the
been
3rd
wanting
and
to try
11.
here. I'm really wanting to try this, but I really found the opportunity to do so. I want to try this fucking this stacked jailbreak screen. Let me see if what it like if it
Time
works.
for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Let us see, sir. Let us see.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Most likely.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
All right, that's another thing I wanted to check. I think. Yeah, this is the formation that has this fullback. I want that as my fucking play. That is my deep pass. What's nice is fine. Oh, this here. Out of the huddle.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Let's see how this blocking is. Especially inside.
Leopard. All right, now, look
All
at
right,
56. Look at 56.
First man through, it's the
And it's
fullback
not
use check. Trying to find a lane, but instead
It's
he'll
not
get back
good.
to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
There was
No gain
another
on the
play
play.
I've been
It'll be
wanting to check
second
out
down.
too, bro. I believe it's here. Check there. Lloyd. Me. I don't care. We're just gonna flip it. I think Power's in this formation. It is. Power O.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
See if this power play actually works. So really just
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Like
They're
this
down here in the
playbook
4th,
is
and that
ass
personal
for
foul
power
penalty is
play,
not going to
bro.
help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Wait.
And he's brought down.
Counter might be worth it.
They get 10 more there, and I believe
Counter might
that'll
be
enough
worth it,
for
bro.
another 1st down. It will. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching
Oh, is
this,
it a draw?
I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami
Draw?
Dolphins in the
I think it's draw.
offseason.
Let's see.
He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you see
Ah,
the
this
guy
game under
who's
150
using his
yards,
top
damn.
runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone.
Oh, that
And they
sucks.
have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you
Bro,
know
literally,
you're
I
there,
might play right now.
the
If
Super
he
Bowl
can play
does
right
loom
now, I'll
in the future.
I doubt he can play right now. Like, we're talking about Dan here, bro. Talking about Dan the Man. How many pick sixes did I do? Holy shit balls, bro!
Best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon
71
Gaudin. This has
yards
been a
of offense.
presentation
That's
of the
insane.
NFL on EA Sports.
That is
The
insane.
49ers get the win here at home as we say so long
Well,
from
damn.
Santa Clara.
Well, damn. Apparently, I can still play defense when I'm fucking half asleep. Oh, bro, though, 5 catches, $110. Let's go, boy. Let's get it. I think this is the first time I've ever had more rush attempts than pass attempts. Ever. I throw $110 in a TD, though. Good job, boy. Good job, boy. Boy. 1 catch for 5 yards. Looking at the 49ers defenders here. Let's see. We got 4 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 6 picks. No, how many picks did I throw? 4? 4 fucking picks. Yo. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. 4 touchdowns here, bro. Pass deflection, no forced fumbles. Safety, touchdown. Defense wins championships. Where's the hashtag? SP. Hey. Spec. Put some respect on my name. Huh. Bro, that's insane, bro. The man had like 75 yards of offense. 72. Yikes. Need a fucking cigarette right now, bro. Holy sheep shit. Holy sheep shit. Why am I still looking at stats, bro? What the fuck? Get out of here, son.